They are one of Britain's biggest bands. Walk into any music store today and you'll see how heavily Coldplay's new album Viva La Vida is being promoted as one of this year's big releases. The people who run the shops are happy.
It's a massive sort of day for the music industry because any Coldplay release is a massive event. It gets people into stores, it gets them shopping online. They sort of sell, usually in their week of release, upwards of 500,000 copies, so it's fantastic.
But while the fans lap up the music, behind the scenes the album is being viewed by many as make or break time for its record company EMI. Fresh from a takeover and a shake-up, it's still heavily reliant on its big-name acts. When Coldplay's last album X and Y's release date was put back, EMI profits dipped by 13%. There's more pressure on Coldplay after names like Paul McCartney left the record label. Radiohead also abandoned them, and Robbie Williams is currently refusing to record. In January, the company were forced to axe 2,000 jobs in a bid to save money. But is it really that simple? Does the fate of an entire company really rest on this little thing with a pretty cover? Well, some say the real test for EMI is being played out on the internet.
With big bands like U2, like Coldplay, like Madonna, there's a real emphasis on moving their fan base away from the traditional walking into a record shop and buying the album and onto an online arena where they feel comfortable and safe.
When profits slumped, some blamed EMI's slowness in embracing digital technology, but this time they gave away Coldplay's single for free, with 2 million people downloading it in a week. The album's already racked up the biggest digital pre-release sales on iTunes, and critics have generally given the music a thumbs up. People are saying basically today, EMI live and die on this very CD in our hands, but is it as simple as that? Is it all based on this?
No, it's never that simple. Record company business is changing, so if EMI are entirely basing their future on one CD, they're doomed to start with. I think the thing they've been saying all along is they have to diversify, they have to do different things. I think their year will be infinitely better if this is a success, obviously, than if it's a failure, but what they do in the future is not going to depend on one Coldplay record.
And EMI themselves are more than aware of that. Their new business plan involves exploiting archive material by older acts like David Bowie and Pink Floyd. And of course they do still own the back catalogue to a small band called the Beatles. Steve Hargrave, Sky News.